friends, it's Julie, and if you've been watching for a little while, then you know that I have been testing out a product called Alon Labs Rewind Lotion. Let's see if I can get it to show there. There we go. This was actually the second time that I've tried a product from Alon Labs. The first one, I've got the packaging from the last one, but it was the Rewind Serum. It came in 2 bottles like this that you had to mix together. And I tried that out last year, and it didn't quite suit my skin perfectly, and the company never lost touch with me because they've had really positive reactions to that, and they were continuing to develop their products and pay close attention. The creator of the original formula is a plastic surgeon, and his wife had problems with hyperpigmentation and things like that. He was looking to create a product that would really be great for people who have sensitive skin issues and who really need to take extra care with their skin. They continued to develop the product even further from the original serum, and they came up with a lotion kind of product, and it comes in a very pretty bottle that looks like this. Don't know if you can see it, but I'm almost finished the product now, so I thought that I would share my thoughts. I will continue to use this until it's done, but I thought instead of making you wait, I have already formed my opinion and everything, I may as well let you know what I think. In case you haven't watched the original video, I'll put a link to the video right here that you can kind of catch up on what this product is about if you want to learn more about it. But essentially it is a skin lotion that is meant to be very hydrating, very gentle, and yet have a lot of very positive anti-aging type properties. And I'm somebody who believes that anti-aging isn't something that you're supposed to start when you start seeing the signs of aging. You should be working on anti-aging pretty much from the beginning. In that, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to use anti-aging products and things like that. If you use very, very good skincare, then you will be helping your skin and your overall health anyway, along with the foods that you're eating, getting enough sleep and exercise. So I really do like the idea behind this product anyway, so it really, when the company contacted me again and said would I be willing to try this product out and give my feedback, I was, of course, very happy. Essentially what they did was they sent me a coupon code so that I could buy it on Amazon. I think I paid 50 cents or something like that for it. So I did pay for it, but I didn't pay full price by any means. This one is far more affordable than the last one, and it comes in a format that is much easier to use, and I just find that it's more practical all around. The last one, you needed to use it within 30 days of having mixed the 2 ingredients together. This one comes with a little card. There we are, and it says consume by expiration date and shake before each use, and this one actually says on it that it expires in February of 2017. So that gave me far more time because I've had this since November. I started it in December because I was trying something else before that. And yeah, so I love the bottle. I think it's really pretty. I love that you don't have to mix it yourself. It comes like this. You just have to shake it before each use. I found that, you know, it pumped, it's a little pump style thing. It stays very clean. It doesn't get that little hard rock thing, you know, that some pump bottles get even after a few hours. They get that little knob of hard stuff. It doesn't get that. It's a very, very nice package, very easy to use, and you can see how much is left because the little thing, this used to be full all the way and it climbs up the bottle, this plastic thing that's this wide right here. It does tell you to follow a little schedule kind of thing that tells you for week 1, use it if you have normal skin, or if you have sensitive skin, use it this many times. Mine didn't happen to come with that, but I contacted the company and they got back to me within hours, in fact within probably 2 hours, with a copy of it. So mine was just missed. That seems to be, I always get the one that is missing stuff. I'm used to contacting companies. That's okay though, because their customer service is exceptional. It's very, very good. So because I have very sensitive skin, the first week that I used it once per day, every other day. The second week I used it once per day, every single day. And then from the 3rd week onward, I used it twice per day. So what I found was my skin reacted far better to this than the original serum product. I couldn't believe how hydrating it is. It's basically, it doesn't really, it says lotion on the bottle, but it feels in your hand more like a bit of a gel, kind of. It's halfway between a lotion and a gel. It's a very pleasant feeling, but it feels very, very light. So I thought this is never gonna hydrate me in the wintertime. I was absolutely certain it wouldn't do the job. I was gonna have dry skin. I was gonna have that really hard, scaly feeling that I've had in previous years. Not at all. This is so shockingly hydrating. I still can't, like, I'm still kind of having a hard time believing it, if that makes any sense at all, considering I've been using it for, you know, a month and a half now. My skin tolerated it very, very well. It is shockingly hydrating, even though it feels super light, and it absorbs into the skin almost right away. So you just kind of, you know, rub it over your skin really lightly, and my skin just like sucked it up like a sponge, and my skin didn't dry out. I was thinking I was gonna have to put more lotion on top or something to get through it. Not at all. When my skin, I did have a flare-up. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where I was there. I just heard somebody scream, and an older lady just slipped on the ice outside the door of my building. So that was terrifying. Right, so no, this is very, very hydrating, and my skin tolerated it very, very well. The only time that my skin didn't do well with it was I did have a couple of flare-ups. Over the holiday season. It was completely because of all the stuff I'd been eating, all the cookies, all the basically foods that are all trigger foods. I just went nuts over the holidays, and I just thought, you know, if I have one thing, I may as well have all the things and just deal with the mess. During a flare-up, my skin didn't tolerate this very much, so basically what I did was I dropped it back to once a day. And I used it just during the daytime, and then overnight I used some of my crazy healing, super rosacea friendly stuff. But then as soon as the flare-up cleared up again, I used light therapy and things like that, back to full-time on this again, and my skin tolerated it perfectly fine. To be fair to this, when my skin has a flare-up, it doesn't tolerate much. So it's not because this is harsh, it's just because my skin doesn't handle anything. So, yep, other than that, like, my skin on a regular day handled this, tolerated it perfectly, perfectly fine. And what was actually kind of funny is that I subscribed to a magazine that actually talked about glycolic acid, and it talked about different alpha hydroxy acids and things like that, and it went through a whole list of the different kinds that are often found in skincare products. And this one has vitamin C, ascorbic acid, as one of the very first ingredients. It says also known as ascorbic acid, vitamin C promotes collagen production in the skin and is a potent antioxidant. And I just thought that it was very funny that at the exact same time that I was trying this product, the magazine that I subscribed to actually did a write-up on the different kinds of glycolic acids and what they do. And so that's exactly what, you know, as hydrating as this is, and there are a lot of other ingredients in here. Really, actually very impressive, including rosehip oil, which one of my rosy friends actually brought up in a recent video, saying that she really liked to hydrate her skin with it. But yeah, so there are a lot of great ingredients in here, and it just happens that vitamin C is one of the top ones, and so this does encourage collagen production. It's got anti-aging, antioxidants, things like that. But at the same time, it has a whole pile of other ingredients that are extremely hydrating and extremely soothing. So I found that absolutely, I was so impressed with this. I was so happy that my skin reacted to this and tolerated it so well. I think this is a lovely product. I think as much as I thought that this would be better for me to try, once I kind of tried it the first time and I saw kind of the consistency of it, I thought, oh, this should be a summertime product. I did perfectly well with it, especially during the daytime. In the winter, I still do a twice a week kind of hydrating mask and things like that, but I didn't find that this interrupted any other skincare that I wanted to do. For the purposes of testing out this product, I tried to lay off anything else as much as possible, but and I am wearing makeup right now. I attended an event earlier, but my skin is in really good condition, and I used this even this morning. It sits really nicely under makeup, as you know, as long as you don't think that my makeup is terrible. I have it on right this second. So yeah, I'm going to continue using this until it's done, and I definitely would use this again. This is something that it's actually really rare to find a product that is focused on anti-aging and that will also suit rosacea prone skin. So I really think that this is quite a lovely a lovely thing to test out. I was really fortunate to be able to try it. Thank you to Alon Labs for giving me that opportunity. And yeah, so I hope this review helps you too, in case you're looking for something like this, in case you're looking for something that is super hydrating but that's light as well. You don't want something like heavy or just that kind of gloops onto your face. If you want something that sits under makeup, for example, I really think, you know, this could be worth giving a try, or at least talking to your doctor or dermatologist about. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked this review and that it helped you in some way. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That way I'll know. And if you want to see more videos like this where I review products or I just talk about living the rosy life with rosacea, then I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every Sunday and Thursday. And other than that, I will see you next time.